It is deflected and intercepted. Jimmy Smith has it, and he's going in for a touchdown.
McGloin throws out right. Low catch by Marcel Reese. Touchdown Raiders.
It's a battle of two winless teams in Week 2. You've got the Baltimore Ravens, who did threaten to win their game against the Denver Broncos. Obviously, Oakland Raiders, maybe not so much. We're previewing the games with MJD.
You got to watch your mouth. I'm a Raiders fan.
Look, I'm rooting for the Raiders, too. Look, I want them to do well, so let's just go on record with that. Will they do well in this week, though? They face a Ravens team that does a lot of things well. What do they need to do well in this game to get a win?
I think they got to get their run game back going. Be efficient. You know, the Ravens are known for being efficient runners, 4 yards a carry, making sure that they keep the chains moving, keep that offensive line being aggressive. They're not a good pass-blocking offensive line. So you have to find a way to run that stretch, get your backs involved, keep Joe Flacco under 25 throws. That's when he's at his best. If you're able to do that, then I think you'll be fine.
All right, so we'll switch to the team that you're rooting for. That's the Oakland Raiders. Obviously, it takes a while for a coaching staff, new coaching staff and players to gel. Maybe it happens in Game 2. If it were to happen, what specifically on the field do they need to do to get a win?
You have to get Latavius Murray going. I know you have this new receiver, Amari Cooper, and your quarterback and all these things, but Latavius Murray has to get off. Throw him the ball, run him, put him on returns, whatever you can do to get him in the rhythm. That's going to be the guy that gets his team back on track, get going. If he can't get going, the Raiders are going to have a long season. So they've kind of, I guess, invested a lot in this kid, and you got to let him work. You got to let him go.
You were next to him last year. What do you like about him specifically?
Well, I think it's his open field running. He's a big guy. He can catch the ball well out of the backfield. He gets in space and can make people miss. He can run you over. He has speed. He's a 4'3" guy at 6'4", 230. I mean, he's a big guy. I think the best thing for him, though, is when he gets in open field, he has to get every yard because people are keying on him now. You know, you are the guy in Oakland, especially if Carr doesn't play this week. It's going to be a tough sledding, but they have to find a way. Screens, draws, runs, out of the backfield throws, line up every wide receiver, find a way to get him the ball. The more touches, the better for Latavius Murray.
All right.
And the Raiders.
Do they win on Sunday?
No, they don't win. And it's just because they have a lot of injuries on defense. The offensive line is not doing well. I know Suggs is out, but it just seems that Baltimore's defense is just playing at a really high pace right now. I mean, you think about it. They held Peyton Manning scoreless. It was amazing what they did. They're picking the ball. They're scoring on defense. It's going to be a tough day for the Raiders. Hopefully, if you can get Latavius going, they'll kind of take a little bit of the edge off, but Baltimore should get back on track this week.
All right, well, one of these teams will come out of this weekend with a win. It is the Raiders and the Ravens getting set to go head-to-head on Sunday, 4:05 Eastern.